Some time ago we cut up the wood for making the braces for the top. I'm continuing the braces now on this video, and we'll form the X brace, shape it to the curve of the top, notch it into the bridge plate, and also notch it into the tone bars, which will also create in this. Okay, today I'm preparing the cross brace, so this is where the template comes in again. I planed them down to size, and they'll fit in across here, but they've got to be jointed in. So how the template comes in is for marking them out and making sure that we get the angles correct. So okay, and that one goes in. Everything is buried in wood shavings. Bottom one. That's going to be the other way, so okay. That's going to be that one, that's going to be that one. So they go that way round. That goes that way round. In fact, that one's fine, but I've not left quite enough on there, so I should be able to find actually there is enough. So what I now need to do is mark the deck. But it is mixed up, so be careful. That's that one, and that's that one. What we're going to do is we're going to mark this up as A and B. I'm going to mark that as A and B, and I don't know where they go. Okay, I need to cut this. And to be taking out That's it. I should now it's nice and which one's got too much left in it. That one on the edge. Too much there as well, not quite down to the line. It's fiddly, but I don't want to take too much out. Okay. B there, so it goes that way up. Hopefully this time it's nice and tight, but it's not quite all the way down still even yet. Okay, let's that should have just as much the right angle now to sit in the mould there, so that can now be glued, left to set, and what it will then need doing is a radius putting across both of these, so that when it's pressed down into the guitar body, it holds the radius of the top, which I said the other day, the radius of the top will be 28 feet. So I'll glue this up and clamp it, and then we can leave that. End grain. All over my fingers. Okay. A, B goes that way round. There we go. Just have all that excess glue out the way now, and then we'll just get a G-clamp, and a couple of bits of scrap wood, get it. Okay, and that can set now overnight. Okay, we've got the cross brace out of the clamps now, and it needs sanding. I was going to cut the sound hole and rosette before this, but I've had to order some very small router bits, so this I can do in the meantime. This is the radius distribution for the centre. As you can see, there's a gap here, and this has got to fit the radius of the top inside, so we need to sand this down to give it the curve, so that when it's glued down it will hold the guitar top to that curve. While I'm sanding this, I can't really press in the middle, so that'll just distort it, and we wouldn't get the shape. So pencil, let's just see if it's contacting everywhere. Still got some lines, it's still not down in the middle properly. I think that's it, we've sanded the entire circle. Okay, we've got the cross brace now back on the template. One of the things I did off camera was create notches in there to fit around the bridge plate on the back of the guitar. What I want to do now is create these two braces. So we're going to cut them down and get them ready to mark into the and to notch into there. So about there, and in fact if I just cut that there, it will be about right for both of them. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they go in there and there. I'm just going to mark these now so that I don't get them confused with the wrong way around. Okay, so we're going to put little notches into here for them to go slot underneath. So we'll take them off the template itself. Now I'm going to make them about 2.5mm deep, and this will be based on the what we'll take the braces down to fit in. So I'll mark that both on. Okay, Okay, so they're marked. Now we need to take these down to them lines, because obviously at this height they won't tuck under. We'll do that on a spindle sander. Off yet. Smaller chips in there. Fraction more. Smoothen out. So this one. That looks about right. Putting these back into there now. That goes to there, and that goes into there. They need a bit of a angle to them. What's that one? Yep. That one goes. Okay. So that should now fit nicely under there, and that will fit. Yep. Okay, yep. That's not wide enough. Yeah, goes in. Oops. It goes in. Yep. That one goes in. Yep. Okay. C, D. 2, 3. Put these bits in. In fact, these can all be just plain down first. I'll take you off for a minute. Yeah, these were a bit thick. The braces on the side here only need to be around 6mm wide. So okay, I'll plane the other two down and get them to size. Okay, we've got the wall cut now, and I'm just going to mark them all up. So that's C, D, E, E, F, F, G, G, H, H. Now they will all need the same curve putting on that that's had, and that will be done in the same way. But we'll do them because these aren't sprung in the same way that the X-Brace has with the span it has on it. We can do these in pairs. Trying to sand my fingers. That seems to work a lot better. Now we're getting the curve on now. Yeah, I don't know if you can see there, but there's a definite rock to them. I think those two are probably done for what they need. So we need to do the same with these on the bottom edge. because these are shorter, there's less to come off them. So I think that's them all done. The next thing will be to get it all in the jig and clamp down and glue. Okay, we're back working on the braces now. It's time to clamp them onto the board. First of all, I'm going to put them together as a dry fit, make sure everything fits okay. Goes there, and the rest don't lock in, so they just sit in their various places, but they're the key ones. So we'll start with the X brace itself, and because it's not easy to get them out of here, I'm going to need a few. I'm going to get some out to start with. Okay, glue. Okay. I'll do the pockets for the tone braces when I do the tone braces, because it's gluing the tone braces themselves, because otherwise it's a little too much to glue at once. That still fits in there. Okay. See, as we have more of these, we're building up the amount of pressure. Seems to be all lined up correctly, which is the main thing. Got a bit of glue squeezing out, which is a sign that there's enough in there, it's reaching and the pressure's pushing it out. Which these make quite good glue scrapers.
one thing with these bars, if you put them so the top's directly to the bottom, it presses straight down, but if you move it away from it a bit, you can actually put pressure in a specific direction. So it's quite a clever way to clamp things, because you can do exactly what you want with it. And when you're trying to clamp things like this that are so complicated to hold down, G-clamps just and things just wouldn't do it. Not sure how many of these I'd need. Okay, I'll come back and clean up some of that glue when it's a bit more dry and I can get in there without disturbing it too much. There's a fair amount come out, so it's easy to do it before it fully sets. The other 4 braces don't interlock with anything, so I'll do them later, because getting in to do them now, as you can see, is probably a little difficult. I'll start disturbing all the clamps. So that's it for now. We'll leave that to set. We'll come back. I'll leave that for probably 24 hours to set. I've done a little bit of sanding on the guitar, but there's still some more to do. There's still a few plain lines in here on the top, and some glue showing here. This will be covered by the fretboard when it's done. We glued in the X brace and the tone bars, and in the meantime, because it doesn't show anything new, I've actually glued these fan braces in and glued the reinforcement around the sound hole, and I've also put a cap across this joint to make it a little stronger. These are very thin, they're just made from offcuts of the same material going across the grain here to strengthen it, and just to where we take a material out here, just to add a little bit of strength back. They'll get sanded back a little bit from that to round all the edges. At some point in the future we will do another video on forming all these braces, because they all need taking down. There's a lot too much wood on these shape. They need to have a lot taken down on them because it's all too stiff at the moment. But that's another thing. That's a subject called voicing, and we've pretty much finished the top as it is, apart from that. The only thing I've not done yet is the transverse brace across here. And the reason for that is the truss rod adjustment for the neck actually is accessed through a hole in that to get to the truss rod adjustment, or will be. And I'm not decided on the truss rod, so the positioning of that hole I want to put in before I glue it down, and I'm not sorted out in my mind completely exactly where in the neck the truss rod is. I think it should be right down here, because, and almost going through the top there, because it sits just below the fretboard and the fretboard sits on there. But until I'm absolutely certain about that, I don't want to glue anything on and have it in the wrong place. So I think this is going to be the end of the work on the top at the moment, and we'll come back to it probably in a couple of weeks and start doing it. I think the next video is going to be on, I think I need to start thinking about making the sides now and the actual body shape of the guitar. So I think that's what we'll go on to in the next video.